Abusu amisa mo akwa ba bi Amanyosem dwumadie na guso awo he fa adu ayatentam ha ne mpanyefo sinkonya na ne sema dapono so no ye pensempensemu na me kan se fan so ye fan so do adwenkyere de beba WhatsApp message no WhatsApp number the screen so ye wo dey send messages in fabra as many times you want to send no na mum send bia for di ni ba bia send message in Africa ho e fa ba kan sane kenken nyina emfa mo ne mpanyefo aye no mu di dwuman yewra ya asanita no eye political analyst ne wo video msanso na yenua abaso sabuti e opinion nim de e wo bambo ensemu ne ono so video abejafo mama kwaba
yeah
chapo mi ade
question maybe aboko
question be sabi e de December but I have to ask promote say
go far by
Oh, Israel.
Same. Room Aisha more. The situation, see, who study was in describing. None of pa, me pa news everywhere. The topical issues were increases.
Inflation 34%.
Yes.
Pure water. Now I go 50 pesos.
Yes.
And GPRT also say 30%.
Yes. Increases everywhere. There have never been a day or a situation where the Ghanaian obeda sorry dachi and answer dakro. Now ya can say about 45% increase on fuel. Ebia ye base 20% crop fuel. And come assume that say a sorry near say COVID levy ye year fuel. There's nothing like that. And don't forget say ye to normal musa now you're increasing the poverty rate of the ordinary citizen by that percentage of every utility increases or everything that increases in the country as a nipa edi nipa edi and nipa edi kobano, it increases the poverty rate of that ordinary person by that margin. Sebe the okofa adwuma bae ono de say what say ya to normal mu 50 pesos in so ye beto 50 pesos. Probably no and can but when you aggregate it now you say a beer will produce nsuo and an injuma was seen no factors of production we mu nyina bi wo it means you say and also because factors of production are increasing into the cost of production be high until at the end of the day no obe loading it onto the ordinary citizen now already no only be no until the middle class and the first class citizenry no they don't understand it when we are crying over the fact to say it will be difficult for them to understand because they believe that those increases are marginal but in actual fact no enema ehiafo ebre omo yarity fear omontumi nko ayaresabia just because normal bo akostro na okwa ayaresabia hokropo no baby obetra agi moja no onya bi gisi ye man ko ono nkasa ba ko plastic chair no watena so ana bi obeda fom enti yawo enyeme na me betra aka se krum Aisha na se Ghana Aisha obia enim se normal enkoyi.
Okay. Openi
Sami
Kumboko.
Nsumi fa konye we na mincha minua sanitano. Ne Ghana fo a enyumre one mabo modern a because we share time I guess our program we na at the same time viewers almost any message ground for a bibo 300 na actually say one interest level of program no was so papa and also say you as a host no and your production team no you are doing a good job because the kind of research you put in your presentation obi episode so and will be awake to listen to some of these programs because I don't know Emma who I say podcast it broadens your horizon. Maybe I won't share that in Susu say it, you know. Watching some of this program, no, gives you that mileage. Na kuma some de mini asanita no kaso say omo middle class ne first class ne bo mu ni sa. But it should be news to him. Say they are even suffering more. I'm telling you, in this Kenny ni Ghana. ABS Kenny wo Ghana. No be a kwan ofa so nyisika no. Enye kwan pa so. But obi a obrenye bia no o sika ne krampo na obre. Because processes are first e bia nko obefem enya sa sika na na japade no. Se se bibia asai. Nti wo destiny hwe penyi a woni mo a first kuhia wa be ni agase minu asame. Onje 1000 infant fuel. Ndo be fresh up penyi ni sa na odoje ukọ. Nso nim so obi pa but how I done this no
that be share back be me friend na ofa na me share no program ase na so na be me friend ofa so number there na so number ya also wo friend ba me say also me delete no ma
oba foforo
o ma me
hwe opa mo
pressure na egu sa
no unim say yenim krofo yenim say we die ni sa wobi ni sem wobi pa like say ni me ye ho but nan say wo die one kasa study ho messages ne cause bi a wonya obi anan ko fere wo pa no sere usika
sure messages every day
no sere usika obi se ni pa obi mu say asemesi pa no sere miske da bi ene ne wa kire nampa nti economic situation ayo mu de o endega ni enim first class middle class and lower class citizen everybody is suffering everybody obi abre na yedu pempenso asebio ya hweni ya say yensa be koya no kora be den ya hweni ya say yensa be koya no e be den
today to have a 3
square meal a day no it's 2 maximum one ma o manya kra na emienu nti obetwen na ebo be 10 30 11 and wa woso akobo be 5 6 5 4 4 4 5 6 one more no the last one up him so na and then 15 one mu de nsu nko a nsu na ego 50 pesos nti no yeah, kasana kweza one shani yeah sounding like broken records because it's like we keep talking about the issues and nobody appears to be listening to us. Usukra na me ye ne mo me dem mfa ho. Nti wo mo a wo masuma du wo mo a wo mo de ye esu a yesu yi wo mu nsu bi no. Wo mo de kwan bone so. Bukata na mo de nya sika. They are the only people enjoying. Wo nko no mo ato wo mo. Na ye bedi no kwara kire ye wa kire o man Ghana. Nkasabi sika nyame adom nyakopom di adom o man Ghana hwe gudie gold na yasani oil bauxite manganese cocoa in fact a dan wa you tutu form na hu anwa na odi udue bibia ebe fefe sisi ya intino is as a result of mismanagement. Ghana is not a poor country, but it is a poorly managed country. Bempenso aye do no. Yango ponso say be yesu friend kran pada I say ye tete no. Because wa man nyansa na e wo so de maya ye de bo brain na yango pon no de amaye. Enti muto obisa me say kromu a se na menu aka ya no. Aye hia ma se ye nane.
Okay.
Ye nane.
I mean, can first batch massive messages in a fee, young fan common and shashasi away. Yera Mike in a day we are brain also so I was say legal now movement or say repatriation versus deportation. I say repatriation simply means returning a person to their country of origin. Deportation, however, means being removed from a country because your presence is considered unlawful or prejudicial. Under Ghana's Immigration Act, the grounds to deport a foreign national are a court recommendation, a court findings that you are destitute without means of support, of unsound mind or mentally handicapped. You are declared prohibited immigrants. Then IV, lack of valid permit or breach of condition of your permit, or minister's determination that your presence is not conducive to the public. Or say a person deported shall so the person deported, so long as deportation order is in force, remains out of Ghana. It is an offense to return to Ghana in breach of a deportation order, and you could end up in jail for up to 5 years jail term, and you may be deported after that. I say, please, I'm still searching for the laws that bars a person who is merely repatriated from returning to the country if that person is rightfully obtained a visa. So, and then offer Aisha Huang Asemia, Bekanya. Offer Asmo Mampeni cancer on yes sure. Sir Aisha Huang was indeed deported, but or catcher in 2020 say he was deported. Senior Minister Kai and Yira Kojo Ponkroma is saying say the president was the not president person say was repatriated. You know. It means the government want to absolve Aisha Huang from facing charges of deportation because he deported Ghana. And this Aisha Huang somehow the government is abetting and aiding Aisha Huang. Said the bear ain't mean file charges be at your case repatriation there. It means obey me as a bagano or visa and qua. But Omobwa, you be quite kusiasie. Mamen toaso. Na yam caught you and Mafo Frosudia or Mode Abba. I shall say free. And okay. Bebre, Kwahaka Kramame. And 9 messages. I say, Sami, the MPP man should answer this. Baumia quoted 7 billion free SHS finance message way. I think it's a no assembly okay. Sami, the government after lying that NAPCO workers off, they have. After laying the NAPCO workers off, they have not been paid for a couple of months. Silvanus Ashama no diaba. Government did NAPCO for car. Almost a year. When you look into a mirror and you don't know the person who's looking back at you, it is time to change. Sami, good evening. Thank you for doing this for Mother Ghana. Take care. And that's it. We say, Mr. Awonto, good evening. I hope top MPP guys know very well about the Aisha Huang issue, and they are only playing gymnastics with us. Also, instead of Nanado finding serious way to fix the ailing economy, he and his party communicators are desperately trying to be attacking President Mahama, President John Mahama. They are bound to fail, God willing. Moses Edifri Kaswa. No, they are about to say, I'm Abdul Hamid Mohammed from Tamale. Or say, I'm complaining my problem to you. I complained my problem to you yesterday to help me. Electoral Commission of Ghana, since 2020 election update. I'm not. Since 2020 election till now, I have not received my money. I need your favor to push this matter to the high authority because I'm complaining this matter. I have complained this matter to district regional officers up to now. I haven't heard anything from them. This issue out there about Parliament is aware that the Electoral Commission workers are for 2020 so it's no secret thing. They know. But as why the Electoral Commission has not been compared after the 2020 election, government spent over $80 million on conducting that election. No? Electoral Commission just be okay. No? They don't try idea. The Electoral Commissioner and Parliament alone can question the Electoral Commission, make me subpoena the Electoral Commission to appear before Parliament to answer that question. So let's hope for that day. Did you really see the look on Opon Krome's face when his president made that statement concerning Aisha Huang? A whole president doesn't really know much about a deportee. It's sad because my mechanic was able to tell me that Aisha Huang is still in the country even before her arrest. How much more a president, Akufo-Addo, is old enough to do these things he does? It's a disgrace to him and his entire generation to come. You know, and they will say, we are not safe as a country. Even NIA officer can come out to beat someone coming to guarantee for his brother. Sami, I want you to help the NIA boss get to hear this. This happened at the Inshayasu District NIA office. This happened on Tuesday. ano de aba you want kana tifa say and I abu bi on the fact is Ghana for mun sheda mu do na mu nim de ekọ men ka so you ignorant too, but it's like you can't read in between the lines. You can't read in between the lines. Have you asked yourself why 2020 election Greater Accra yes registration 1 week or 2 weeks no if you are the voter region the same day, but when we get to some regions like Eastern region and Ashanti region, the days were extended for 3 consecutive times. Staff was double, machines at the coin was double. You can't read in between the lines on. Good evening, host. Do you know where Ghana's economy is going? Anything can happen, like uprising, violence, and time is coming. The president will not feel comfortable to rule again. The youth will stand up. I'm afraid. I'm back for a war from Obuasi Abompe. New site on the free buy. Or say, good evening, Mr. Sami. God bless you for the good work. Or see, he didn't know how she entered the country. Yet he's defending somebody whose true identity he doesn't know at the expense of all Ghanaians. You see how black man behaves? If Ghana dies and Aisha Huang goes free, this lawyer and a former state MP is okay. DJ Lena Boy and the Fripando and the Abba. Captain Krabby Fedete Dobeka so Jumo. Sammy, good evening. I'm Kabana Yabua, the Kuma Junction. I say, please, can I ask this question? What is happening in this MPP administration? In fact, things are not going on well. We say, good evening, Mr. Sami. Thank you for the great work you are doing. My name is Nana King. This MPP and NDC leading us must be processed to court and give them life in prison because they are a very wicked bunch of lying. One day, the youth of this nation, we will just wake up and start burning. We say, Hunter, my humble opinion, the best solution for Galamsey is simple. The nation is to sign some moratorium to nationalize our natural resources, and the nation is to sign and after declare war on all Galamsey activities by the armed forces. This will deter all those bandits of Chinese who have invaded our lands into Galamsey and rendering villages and Ghanaians impoverished in life. Ajawusu enye juma ha enye for na church why na question memorandum na aka no. Is it another politician? Enye for na to Galamsey. Professor Frimpong audio na buy no were you not in this country? Didn't you see the kind of big men behind this Galamsey? Forget it. Enye juma. What time is it? Okay, I'm counting 2 messages been count after to us on call. We say good evening, Aigbe Mafia. Say, are we serious as a country? President Nanda doesn't know if Aisha Huang was deported or not, but on her secret return, a stalwart of the ruling party, MPP, a fact that is now defending the Galamsey pin, Aisha Huang as a lawyer. Ghana, God save us. Eja Usu. And on the way at the Abba from Fisi. I was going to no messages at the Abba. Now I can kind the amount. But yes, command as mentioned here, and free era yaw asani tan honum. Aisha Huang and sense me by the president catcher in 2020. The senior minister was a former for catcher in 2020. And ne Adena now we are discussing between repatriation and deportation. Though there has not been any official release and document, just as this is the process, I don't know so, I don't know how far so by the community so far. Are we safe as a country, looking at the correspondence from the government officials as far as Aisha Huang case and matter is concerned?
Yeah, Madam, I'm for question, so I mean, sanction a refuge through Western North. Na memma Western North for Yako. Galamsey Siano. Atie si krum si ade omo mfa nko wire mu omo atie si krum a omo tumi etufa edan ho twahia mo to host ahoro a edi enya. Yeah, on the case of Aisha Huang, I feel so sad as a citizen of this country under Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo. And my sadness no emanates from the fact to say Ubisa say Kromoti say na yensema ye kan. Now sitting here I believe strongly say Ghana ebetumi ama citizen no ensure free. Ebetumi ama electricity free. Ebetumi ama many of the social amenities no free ayentwiahwe. In the sense say you will gold, diamond, manganese, timber, cocoa, oil. Talk of almost everything, we have it. Now saying I discover lithium, one of the greatest mineral resources in the world. As a bad cell phones, aeroplanes, computers, cameras, televisions, cars. No my decision. I am you can say abefo tintan juma eko wanu. Sa no ma we nyina ye wobi. Na sanka ye hanese ne yiye ye bobo anu ye kora ne yiye diamond nyina. Nanka ye add value to it. Na ye exporter. Anka mene we ye ntua water bill, ye ntua light bill. Na yaw, the ye me ya, I ntia me ka say I feel sad at this material moment. Say me ye Ghana ni under Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo say. Galamsey I koso. The last time I checked on the Bloomberg omo website gold ranking in the world no. Na Ghana is number 6, the whole world is number 6. It means that Africa we are number 1. It used to be South Africa. And as you see no abeye Ghana. But look at the statistics. 2020 Bloomberg gold ranking. Number 1 is China. No, we produce 380,000 tons. Or more reserves, 12,000. You dare not go and do galamsey in China, where it is number 1 in the whole world as we speak.
Just quick one, and you may, Madame Fubi Frame from Canada. Na, or say, the young could be or China or shop. Or no one shop no. Or yourself per se or bush shade. Ewe nimu. Inti say our two amna. No did that be shame. Ya be cheno. Abonika. Say once keep permission.
Yeah.
And son wo to a form ho. Inti achina bonika $3,000.
Wo shas ye no na yakotwero ho produce permit. Produce permit no na de na cost we ho na esi ewie. In fact, nipa na wo yes ade no kro no nkasa to me twero ho produce permit. This is the kind of society we live in.
And it is who says China a form crave mount to form father dear shall so
how much more say ye krum wo to form ko hwe me krum Western North area Elugbo ne other ye tu krum wo anya nwuram krum e ma kola ba kura wo krum o na ya statistics na me dey ma China are number 1 in terms of gold production. You will not survive one day. Say ukotu galamsey. Australia, second. I will produce 320,000 tons. Or more reserves, 9,800. You dare not sabakutu galamsey wo. Remember Russia, 300,000 tons. Or more reserves, 5,300. You dare not sabakutu galamsey wo Russia. United States, it was 190,000 tons. Or more reserves, 3,000. You dare not so be to galamsey wo. Now about Canada, or more to 170,000 tons. Or more reserves, 2,000. To mean to galamsey wo Canada. Now about Ghana, you 140,000 tons. Your reserve 1,000. Galamsey aji wo mani nyina afa. As we speak, gold your best spot ako every omem ha kono, which is being controlled by politicians, especially under this government. ahemfo any some other members no gold na be export every hako no the value no esanka ye recording ye nya mfaso no ya cutting it down into just say fi hako do a man for na ye de kono so and some of say the volume of gold the figure na abadi me who na Ghana ha ya under value no through smuggling. Now, how many control gold? Now, you I'm saying that you know. I am now can one myself. I am not here to say said the call a buyer on number one. You know, it's okay. But now one and faith you and see will be also say on finance camera. Number one was doing what Bank of Ghana was not doing. Bank of Ghana, I feel and right here no my or just on metal gold. What Bank of Ghana should have been doing was to buy the gold. Now, now won't keep it to make our currency stronger. When Bank of Ghana now realized, any sanko for your motive, who say, now one was buying gold and keeping them, and at the same time, no, Galamsey falling in our more time, even banks were investing with number one. That is how come we had problems with these things. Now, Aisha Huang Case, Sammy. We are getting information, alleged information. Say, between August to the time I did Aisha Huang, now there has been 3 different meetings with Aisha Huang. China more right?
Spentest.
3 different meetings. Ye uraya or Safuma for no Timobi.
It's alleged.
It's alleged. From what's the name? Loud Silence, Kevin Taylor, right? Now meetings no more, you know. The danger of the meeting is say they discussed about gold and weapons. If it is true, weapons no more discussing. A DNA weapons no more discuss the baby. You see, say you can't show bra Aisha Huang abebo, which in this case, it is not alleged, but their own spokesperson, Kubako. Abeka said Aisha Huang has tapes of ministers. I don't know what either so on one kasa. And now say Nkrofua, what do you fee, baby or fee any buy, or they have tapes. Intina or more threatening the first arrest, never ye who know, yes, so called repatriation. You who said the infant. It means to say, if it is true, say Aisha Huang name ministers ne ada him for adida. And then the group no do buy no or money him for ministers adida. What it means is that by Sibraf will be a free woman and no bag Ghana and no baby dears. Using our political architecture and traditional architecture. Say Bianca Ghana for 2 for be say in Sia no more free Ghana. No more America. Or more America no. Or money Joe Biden and his secretary and his senior advisors and or mono. Is it possible? It can only happen on the African soil, especially in Ghana. And it was for this reason, and the first one I chain no. You see repatriation. But if you remember very well, when Aisha Huang issues became a topical one, you chain I say repatriation also deportation no. So people at the Galamsey field came out to tell the public, say, Aisha Huang was so powerful to the extent, say, he ordered for the killing of certain people, that those things never came up. They allege that Aisha Huang ordered for the beating of Nkrofo, right? Now the most highest level of incompetence I experienced over the week. And the fact is that a certain president who claims that he's a lawyer, an astute one for that matter, and has that knowledge to tell the whole Ghana and the world, say, the so-called Aisha Huang that we were told that she was deported, no, he is not sure. In fact, he doesn't know as to whether he was deported. Which means that Aisha Huang was in the country, but from Efadate. Efadate, I don't know who defended for the Sanko. You remember? the Sanko was the one who was cutting people's arms. Ne, because of diamond. But of course, he's a lawyer, no Juma, right? But you see, interviews are granted and ne. And then on one case, me say the Ghanaian in they consider money first before Ghana and before any human being, apart from their own lives. Into what says the kind of mutria man, no, do. In fact, from his own words, do into a nunti obakudi sasem. But you see, another dangerous thing, and he said, charges now you're the born. Almost said there was nothing like persona non grata issues crime.
Sure.
Nothing. Meanwhile, that is the most serious crime she has committed. This lady was, deported. It means that you have been branded as a persona non grata. You are a threat to Ghana. Is that not the case? Until say, oh, you will remember. Nkrofan are aware of these things, which they should have briefed the president. Security Council, National Security Council, okay. BNI or whatever, National Security.
So intelligence, national security.
Exactly. The hairs that should have rolled per man, penin and other danko kufa nasema wakano. And can say National Security couple, so resign. Immigration couple, so resign. And can say Information Minister, so resign. Foreign Affairs Minister, so resign. And now, your friend is saying,
Defense and
Interior. All these people should have resigned. But because they do not respect the society that we live in, they do not respect the ordinary person who employed them. So they have their field day. This gold saga that they are doing, sabi, and politicians, no, especially video evidence and audio evidence came out. Said the former General Secretary of the ruling government was engaged in Galamsey. On one Kasane driver was bribing a security personnel of 40,000. See it my way.
Sure.
And if I could see it. Owura a friend say from Pom Boating, gold issues about what Omokone office recorded. Say, one reason I say Emma Munya Jumano because no na omode a fundy or more business. Na say one more you know, when you go to the awake website.com, you will find a document that I have always been quoting, linked to or to be coming from the NPP camp. They have told us in this document, a kwanye ombe faso, not the gold value chain, ombe hold on to it. Oil value chain, ombe hold on to it. Every sector of the economy, they will hold on to it so that when they are even out of office, they will still be controlling the financial year. But another issue, we were told, say, probably she sneaked out, Aisha Huang. Sneaked out? It means, say, you came to tell the public, you deceived the public. When you told us, say, you have deported her. And grab a father, lawyer. In church, or patch, say, already, we're quoting the client as a one, didn't ask them first. We're quoting the client as a man. And and can I just say, almost or more deportunos or more anything. Only prosecutors, prosecutors who will documentation be. The next thing better no nya call fee ne ho say ote Ethiopian airline. The next time better in Kano na just say China. Indeed, how did she come back into the country? Up to date, you know. And almost say a friend is saying media hyped. Yes, some more. And now my assembly who ama Aisha Huang, not some numbers because we, according to Krabi father, assembly kiti. But you know why he's saying assembly kiti no? Because the charges that have been professed against Aisha Huang, they are indeed trivial. It is not the main even threat because or threatening a landlord be and sana sanoma way in eliki. But let me remind you that the people who preferred those two charges or whatever it is, no, they are not stupid, but the charges are stupid charges. You understand? Now, they know what should have been put on the charge sheet. But because Asem it came dead on arrival, no, and I can assure viewers and ourselves say, Aisha Huang Asem in Kusiaga.
Kusiaga ebe na betimi akire ye nua Musa Abatu send message on Facebook say it's gross insensitivity on the part of MPP to organize press conference accusing His Excellency John Dramani Mahama of peddling false information without providing any iota of evidence. JM has specifically pointed out what been denied him as a former president. If you claim it is not true, show us the copy of the bills that the government has been paying, but to throw dust in the eyes of public in an attempt to deceive us. That is an insult to our intelligence. My regards to lawyer Ivan Samankwa. Yenya Ndwade Abani. Yenya Prosper. Obidie, oye business or ye page na so. Mame nkwana me kan WhatsApp messages so. Ade kakraba. We I say I'm Joe Dakon. I say good evening. I wonder what President is Akufo-Addo. He's always lying and stealing. Why? I say good evening. My problem is why do we always have votes for the wicked people for all the time? Yenua Walanyo Edifree Akwetiano Dabo say it is most unfair for lawyer Inkrabia Ifada to say Galamsey is just a small matter. It is an insult to us as a country, as a nation. Our virgin forest and water bodies are deteriorating, and he is saying this, forgetting that posterity is just at the corner to judge us, including his grandchildren yet to come. I say the government of Ghana must focus on developing the country and how to improve upon the lives of its citizens rather than engaging in useless and baseless legal battle with foreign nationals. The Nana-led government should fix the Ghanaian economy that is in its shambles. And stop unnecessary legal battle with foreign nationals amid taking the minds of Ghanaians off the unbearable economic hardships and the high cost of living. The MPP government has failed Ghanaians, DJ, Lena Boy, and Ndiwe Abrewasi. The government did not send the Chinese lady out of the country. I'm Joe Dakon, and the free Joe Dakon. I say good evening, Sammy. Yeah, that's Papa. You're Sabote. From a security point of view, have we done best? Can we pride ourselves, say, we have the men, our money security institutions. Ghana for a die, bet me and Daka say, yes, we have a man of integrity with expert. Our mobile my home by.
Sammy, Mamichia, me akuma Reverend Joe. Ewa fienya, I say, Anaju on die or share. I don't ask it. Na, mobile. Mobile. O mine, I am mobile. Inter I am mobile, say. Say, o mine, the shebre, the o mine soon to me in ano. Ya the share pinifonsa. It's an say at every material moment, you know. You be here candy for. Ain't mean bass of my Ghana, a candy for by 20 and a 50. I'll say ye nipa back. Now say nipa na ye na ye di reaction in monosono. Yes, ye pair one orders already prepare ye be juma. Ninti e was on so or yes honest. Ni bi biano, ya fahunka. Ni diemu, ni nantimu. Bibia obeye be man ne bra. Na wenya sound mind, edibu o mind no. Ghana for afahuka. Into the expectation is the least you be expected for such leadership in the prepare fairness, equality before the law, social justice. Those are the fundamentals of every transparent government. Unfortunate on our part, it's like we are dealing with a certain kind of system, so opaque, assume kabrepa, and Oman Ghana, Yadirani and governance. And I don't know why people are even surprised. I mean, I've for some time now, I've seen the trend. And I've understood the kind of cabal governance we are operating. And so nothing surprises me anymore. Nothing. Why? Are we forgetting so soon? From PDS, Ameri, everything, there's a level of secrecy. And then you say nipa ni nimu, bo apayo. Krono, amafa bopo. Say, was say, yenye sikagu ho. Say bio ye pe japadi gu o se na be ya. Na kanso amu. A umbeba afebo no, omu breda. Inti no say bibi ba until the study companies and say omu ye adwuma a omu nya buying contract akese na. Ye form most of the companies barely 4 years ago, barely 5 years ago, barely 6 years ago without any experience. It's as a result say ya buying na abenti no. I was say ye bibi na we japade ye o money in japade no. We ascribe those resources to a certain few. Inti study trend no. Yes, you are in Ghana so far, be a cost no a deliberate attempt. You bogana for chrono. It is a ye don't new yes, oh, na minim. Be a cost deliberate. Who's I said, oh, chrono, now you're smart enough. Now acquire down, natural. How did I go? I'm in a cost for Ghana is no. It is all about an avenue to make money, to enrich oneself. Into the avenue, you be say, "Oh my Ghana, no, and can't obrabono." It will be same. Say bambo munsemuno, send you no. Look, if you microphone will bo mudia, and now dibrea sabi, we know national security. Look at the caliber of people who are supposed to be part of national security. So you expect, say, Nipa, Bob Bracco, this happen, so now, you could be ejuma. Irrespective of the circumstance. Director of External Security. External Security will bring him, say, External Security, no me one. More Foreign Affairs Department. You're from the Research Department. Under the Foreign Affairs Ministry, no. You're from the Research Department. They are in charge of our external security. Musha hopa, so into Omuka. Mujuma no. We now Omuka national security. Iti nukware wo mu ne se amanfo bebo ye ho ban those who are professional enough wo mu nim edwuma no wo menya ho ntete ye ni nim wo nim de no they are available, but are they given the opportunity to function? No. Intina wona wa ben said dan e Ghana Armed Forces, wona wa ben said dan e Ghana Police Service, the Research Department, media me friend NIB, and BNI, Bureau of National Investigation and all that. So when I bet me a Jumana Crampoa, say if would you media Babedino, it will prevent people from stealing, looting the state coffers. No, forget about your intelligence and your brilliance. You will be relegated to the background. No more bet me a boy, man, chrono. According to the plan, I said template at the ho. Katana also be a to know. Into a template. If you don't fit in that template, I'll bet you me AD and your boss are chrono. Forget about when I hear the best intelligence person and I bet me a monitor Aisha Huang. Damn you, you're better change. I know the cost of my Ghana. Because in our security architecture and security institutions, you know, I'm telling you, fantastic people. Go for Musha, in our local service, you know. They know their onions, they know their staffs. But whether you'll be given the opportunity to function is another thing. Into me, no much wrong into flow because na penye wo so wo bi na masa me dem impesa me ni se me kasa wo. Me timi kasa wo. Clearly, and now can I find that? I say that impression said Aisha Huang sneaky out of Ghana. I say it's not true. I say the falsehood, because charge sheet now what they call fact charge sheet now facts no e was no. Ma minke mu kakra nche. I say the complainants in this case are security and intelligence officers based in Accra. All the accused are Chinese nationals who have gained notoriety in engaging in series of small-scale mining activities known as galamsey. I say galamsey across the country. During the year 2017, the first accused, Aisha Huang, was arrested for similar offense, but managed to sneak out of the country, averting prosecution. Facts no, our prosecutors they got to know. Also during the year 2017, the first accused was arrested for similar offenses, but managed to sneak out of the country, averting prosecution.
Because he didn't seem to Johnny.
Why no nim say I buy cash penny, Satan I buy my men no Goria Kufu, no Attorney General. Sure. One nim so no na of say case in me to
and God Fedami was the deputy.
But in there no or say charge sheet na ndom dia ko no. La ilaha illallah. Sneak out of the country, averting prosecution. That means they were willing to prosecute her. But she sneaked out. This is the first sheet the Republic of Ghana. Omodebo Aisha Huang in their court. So Ujaniye, and you no mufali no riposi. And you no your self-man focus deporting no. No president can say name no ohwe anan ke ntwe yie no. She say almost Ujaniye. E fine. Obi a obo Ghana ko no o se oman Ghana sase. Sabi. Oba besia wo am kase bia be me bia be kase che se obrane ana che se oba besia Ghana yen security yen military yen dende yina no Aisha Huang is sneaky out metwaso during the early part of 2022 the first accused Aisha Huang bimo sneaked back into the country after having changed the details of her Chinese passport. Really? Into no or a summon or to me sneaky out
and sneak
in. No, it's so sad.
They're dangerous. Sure. What we are joking with now.
Sir, to me sneaky out of country will be a standing prosecution.
Out of the arms of our security.
But political prosecutions are ye na no politicians are prosecute opunimu ne omu a ompanyifo a de aban se de approve omu de omu tumi nya hwene krampo hwene omu tumi sneak out inti me person me demonstrate here o say if the state is willing to prosecute an individual they know how to protect and make sure say nipa no nko bebia why MPR nan say asin no fa omu prohibiting no to hold himself as MP na dia. Ni passport ina yenjin finish. International intin all court o ina no kita ne passport. Into sneaky out odwane ye ba no akosa details no asa back. Opunimu ni mpanyifo ye omu ina ye di wasama ye see document o passport bibia fa bre court registry. Wo betu kwa agisa oba ho na krata ansem ansa na edi wechi. Sabe. Ukope ofufu di krampo a si adi gina ho nchen. So if the government is willing or the state is willing to prosecute an individual, they know how to protect and make sure, sir, Nipano at all material moments to be available for prosecution. But no quarry woman is unless of course, Nietitini no say Aisha Huang of course is not operating in isolation. She's not. So there is a cabal. She's just a front. She's just a front. Now, Uchro fact in the court. And a crowd say a small case of mining without licenses there. A small case. In fact, that is the truth. Now, question say, oh, mining without licenses, sir. Because I say, if you are near the mouth, I'm say, oh, sneaky back, no. The first accused again resumed the small-scale mining activities without licenses and together with second and third and fourth accused persons engaged in the purchase and sale of mining minerals in Accra without valid authority granted as required by the Minerals and Mining Act. But you and I heard the Ashanti regional minister saying, sir, Oba my Ghana na adwo no amanopa na ne ye no. My God. Ana one thing. Sami uti so Samono on the mekan those time me no na sister station e wo Madina. Those time mo opposition. Gbagbagbagba say ya na me ni ehia wo pa say me sure so o mi kron ka me say wa yi basa. O see Aisha Huang eba August anajo 20 day oba ya no pana so she couldn't have obi a oba anajo na cha no pa de we dem ko galamsey site in fact prosecutors they abo no kire say oba back no she managed with second accused, third accused and fourth accused engage in the sales of minerals without authorization and also engage in galamsey. And you mean I'm sure crata we are medical court. It won't now make any say. And yes, a woman named Omuyo say be a oversight be and I say yen shed a mistake be a po. I say we can't throw, non throw, we throw now we can be and draw. That is what has happened. It is a cover-up operation gone bad. Cover-up operation. Na enya daho because baby edu no minim say Nyankopon so nsan wo oman we so pan hu say baby oman ni du no so no intervene expose mpanyifo a ne omde be ye oman no ansa na se tumi ni kra be fi omo sa na oman na ebi nka ma me ne ho eni nchirima ebi nka because baby oman Ghana pempenso aye wo no eye ka na emene yen it mean I pity whoever is going to inherit from this president. Whoever. Ni po bebe mi ni ye mobo. Then ababe. Was say your mind at war. Say obi mbefa na onye ni. And the sad reality is they display certain kind of arrogance. They said that no mo ye ne bi mbada, ampa bi mbada. Dream no e bi mbada. The level of incompetence in ABC woman Ghana. And that is the truth. And some of us at this stage, we cannot pretend to be independent. No, you know that you don't have love for this nation. Anybody who tries to speak as a neutral in these matters, we need odo more my Ghana future. Some of us will stand up to be counted in this circumstance. And I say again, specifically to your question, so in Ghana, we have professional security operatives who are capable, if given the opportunity, to safeguard the integrity of this nation, both our land borders and whatever borders that we have. But because they do not fit into the plans of this looting brigade, they will not be given the opportunity to say, so we are exposed. We are exposed as a nation. In fact, I was monitoring from some of my colleagues in Kenya. We're having some discussion just last 3 days. I became like a laughing stock. Before I know a security course now, we call it Bakubi or Guinea, South Africa generally. I say, my brother, what is happening in your country? Are you saying the lady alone went out and came back? So that's what they are telling us. But you know it's not as I know it's not true.
Now, quite the catch and Aisha Huang is married to the Ghanaian, and then one in Ghana near worry.
And so, funny criminal. I don't Ghana for it, or more court, or more Ghana for it. They should leave these tangential issues. I say, be a Ghana new nurse or no warrant the end, yes, and or don't want some of the end and can't be brave. Bonia wedding nurse on the she can be married to whoever. She can be married to whoever. But the fact remains, or say, or mind Ghana Japadia, in your car, they know, I say, we should go that you produce from one amount for, just say, ye way at the end of the year, near Cecilia Ghana, yes, but is here. Now, I'm not catching as a mobile, near receiving. Can you imagine? Ya ship where we na, ye did you Ghana, go do a fee, ye carry yen. Most matter on good $100 million. Yeah, I go to the $300 million. I just said, Mokrata, and the hand dealing one. baby a do as of mine, if the youth of this country, if we do not stand up to be counted in this movement, we should know that it is our future and the future of our kids yet unborn. And I'm penny free, a say no. A bimukampo, I am Yanis, a bimukampo, yam penny fool. Oh, yeah. The Minister of Mines, Lands and Natural Resources. Bebuno,
Minister of Defense.
So. Minister of Defense, 42 or 43 years. Look at them, and they are aiding just because of political environment that they find themselves. Now, Sabi, unya we are similar Japadia na we. No, sir, Papa, no, now show on Kwan, when or mine Ghana, and yet it's no. And the sad thing is that you will see some of your colleagues, journalists, who are supposed to be the fourth estate and protect and speak truth to power now. Because of crumbs.
I say be more concessions.
Yes, because of crumbs from the dinner table of this brigade of looters. So they also defend. And as he said, these issues of illegal mining and Aisha Huang Case are multifaceted in terms of growth here involved. From security couples, from people within the judicial service, chiefs, every sector. Who will be too who will say the truth?
Michael Adangba. Yenu idea there was say, Mr. Sami, good evening. I'm Roland from Bolgatanga. Let's put partisan politics aside. The man with the white attire is speaking the sad truth, and for that he gained my respect. The Tosumi Nudio there was say, I wonder why some of Akufo-Addo's appointees underperformed, and instead of him to sack them, he rather comes giving excuses like, I don't know, I'm not sure, etc. Meanwhile, he earlier accused John Mahama of incompetency. Oh, Nana, have you seen your end? We say, are you asking whether Akufo-Addo security has sleep on their jobs? Yes, and not only did they sleep, they overdosed and went into coma as well. As a country with this failed leadership, yada nanso yenangu abonten eja wusu ene diwe free fisi enwade abre